Hello, welcome to all in this SAP tutorial. Today's our discussion topic is ZRIR clearing account, that is the good receipt and invoice receipt account. A ZRIR clearing account is a bookkeeping device that can be used when goods arrive before the invoice is generated. Okay? Or when an invoice arrives before the goods are delivered. Fine. So, what is the effect of MIGO, that is the good receipt in case of material PO or any inventory purchase, and service entry sheet in case of service PO? Okay, so let's do this discussion with an example. After purchase order, for example, we have ordered 3 quantity of material X of amount 42969. Fine. Once we ordered this, ZRIR GL is credited with 42969 and stock GL, that is our inventory GL, is debited with 42969. Okay, and this account is ZRIR is a temporary account. Okay, so once we do this activity, for example, we will check in SAP. Okay, let's open a purchase order, inventory purchase order. This is the purchase order. We have created a purchase order of this 144 fiber of 3 kilometer quantity. Fine. We have ordered this purchase order from a vendor. Okay, vendor had supplied this quantity and vendor had also supplied the bill. We have successfully completed the invoice verification. Fine. So I'm just going to check the purchase order history. There is a material document, and after clicking on this material document, click on the FI document. This is the good receipt document. We have successfully good receipt against the purchase order of this 3 kilometer quantity which is supplied by the vendor. Okay, once you click on the FI document, see this store of cable. Once we have done good receipt, then GRIR clearing account is credited. ZRIR clearing account is credited with 42969. Okay, ZRIR clearing account after the MIGO activity, GRIR clearing account is credited with 42969. With the same amount, store of cable is debited with 42969 with the same amount. Okay, so what is the effect of the MIGO is there is a credit entry in the GRIR account and there is a debit entry in the respective GL. Okay, this is in case of material purchase order, and the same will be active once we post any service entry sheet for the services. Okay, effect of these GRIRs is once we do the MIRO. Okay, once we do the invoice verification. Okay, see, once we do the invoice verification, okay, then ZRIR GL is debited with the same amount and vendor liability, vendor is credited with 42969. So what is the effect of this? GRIR clearing account is intermediate books accounts, intermediate books device, and this is nullified. At the end, this is nullified. Okay, once we create the purchase order and done the MIGO, then GRIR clearing account is credited with 42969, that is the same amount, and stock GL is debited with 42969. So, and after the running of the invoice verification, that GRIR clearing account is debited, here is credited, so net is nullified, GRIR is nullified, and the same amount is credited in the vendor account. Okay, So hope you clear my objective. Hope you understand this point. Okay. So let's go back in the purchase order history. Okay. See, in the purchase order history, there is a invoice receipt document. This is the Miro document. If you click on open this document, okay, if you click on open this document and click on this follow on document, click on this follow on documents and click on this accounting documents. See, what is the effect of Miro invoice verification? What is the effect of logistic invoice verification? GRIR GL is debited with the same amount and vendor is credited with the same amount. Okay, so let's see the picture. Vendor is credited, okay, and with GST and TDS is payable to the respective government accounts. So we are not going to include these accounts in this picture. Our main objective is to understand what is the ZRIR clearing account. What is the ZRIR account? Okay. See here what happened. The vendor is ZRIR clearing account is debited with the same amount, okay, and vendor is credited with the same amount, and these are the IGSTs and TDS payable to the vendors, okay. So this thing is comes in picture, okay. But net of the GRIR is nullified. So it's our humble request with all the field units officers and concerns that please nullify these GRIR clearing accounts. Okay. How you can nullify this account? For example, we have two cases: good receipt but not invoiced. For example, we have created a purchase order and we have done MIGO activity, okay, but due to any reason vendor is not able to supply the bill, or due to any reason we are not able to run the Miro, okay. So at this point there is a credit balance in the ZRIR account, okay, goods invoiced but not received. So in this also case there is a ZRIR entry, ZRIR debit entry is there, okay. So same in the case of the service purchase order. If we have successfully approved the service, if we have successfully post the service entry sheet and yet not run the Miro, then the same ZRIR in the ZRIR clearing account there is a credit entry is there. Fine. There is a third possibility is there. For example, we have ordered 100 quantity. 100 quantity MIGO is successfully done, but once we supplied the bill, there is a something we have done the Miro of 50% payment, okay, 50 quantity, okay, 50 quantity. Then if we run the partial Miro, then 50 quantity is amount is available in the ZRIR account. Then at the time you should run the dummy Miro, for example, and you should transfer this GRIR amount to vendor payable or something in the retention or in any other accounts. So for the clearing of this account, you should follow that Miro or any alternate path or reverse the MIGO activity. Okay. Once we reverse the service entry sheet or this MIGO activity, then that accounting document should be carry forwarded in the current financial year. Okay, carry forward in the current financial year. For that current financial year, there should be sufficient operational budget in the particular head in the current financial year. In case of the capex activities, each and every financial year the WBS budget is automatically carry forwarded in the respective IM node. So there is no need to worry of the budget in the capex cases. But in the operational cases, you need to have sufficient budget in respective commitment item while carry forwarding the accounting document from the previous financial year. Once you successfully carry forward the accounting document in the current financial year, then you will be able to operate in that MIGO documents and in that SES documents, okay, for the reversal activity. Okay, so hope you understand these things, and if you have any query in your mind, then you can mention in the comment sections, and also you can reach us at erpsapteam1@gmail.com. Okay, two problems will arise while doing this activity. Once we have lack of budget in the commitment head, so we are not able to carry forward those documents or reverse the documents. Okay, we need sufficient amount of the budget. Okay, so ask to different your budget section to just give a notional budget in that commitment item. Okay, and I repeat again, in the capital cases, our core team is successfully carry forward the IM node budget in the respective financial year. So no need to worry of the budget. So do it accordingly. Okay. Have a nice day and wish you a very happy Deepavali from our ERP SAP team sides. Okay. Thank you so much. Keep smiling. Keep festive.